And message me at breakoutmary@gmail.com. Now, that should be very easy. Just think breakout, then think me, Mary, at gmail.com. Amen. Now, you can always ask it, whether it's notes from a message or a PowerPoint, you're always welcome to ask. I'll be happy to provide those to you. The secret to becoming great. How many of you want to be great out there? Now you're probably saying, well, great in the kingdom, right? How many of you want to be great in the kingdom? Amen. Have you ever wondered what it takes to become great? Or another way of saying it, to become strong, because when I think of greatness, it's people who are strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Amen? But have you ever wondered what it takes to become strong? Have you ever said to yourself, I'd like to be great in God's kingdom, to be a giant of faith? How many of you have ever said that in your prayer life? I hope every one of you have, because that's something that I think God's put in your heart. He's put it in all of our hearts because he's called us to be great in his kingdom. Well, some may chase after riches to find fulfillment, but does becoming rich make us strong? No, it just makes us rich, that's all. How many rich people do you know are happy? Not too many, right? How about friends? Do friends make us strong? They can when what? When they're godly, when they edify you, when they encourage you, when you're going through stuff, right? But sadly, our American culture is designed to build an anti-God, anti-Christ. That means against God, against Christ, against the principles, against his worldview into our minds. To maximize our comfort and our ease. Let's just, whatever makes it easy out there, go for it. If it doesn't hurt anybody, which you know it always will, go for it. To maximize our comfort, our ease, our security, we're being told to avoid choices that might bring discomfort, that might make us uncomfortable, or give us trouble, or cause us pain or suffering. If I want to be a dog today, I should be able to be. Our churches have become sinker friendly. Don't say anything that might offend. Don't give a strong word, because you know you might have somebody that comes into your church that doesn't want to hear it and might get offended. Keep the messages short, because you know adults, now they say kids have a 15-minute attention span. Well, I give adults a 20-minute attention span. And I think that's just a sign of this time, because when I first started preaching back many moons ago, I could give an hour sermon and people wanted more. And they didn't fall asleep on me. Now, if I get to that 20-minute mark, people are nodding out on me. It's because we're bombarded by so much stimulus. What's on our phones, what's on the TV, what's our television, what we watch, media, social media. And we've learned to just have little bites. I mean, if you've ever watched a news station, it's short bites. You know, it's irritating. It is irritating to me. I try to listen to certain news stations, and they have really interesting people on, but they give them like 5 minutes to speak. It's like, I really don't want to hear the chatter of the guys that are would be considered the host. I want to hear what that person has to say, don't you? Well, our culture is making us prey to easy. It feeds on our natural desire for immediate gratification. Can you say amen to that? And fleeting pleasures, and will suffocate whatever is God's presence in you and moving you to something greater. The superior satisfaction of the soul in the glory of God through suffering. That's that word, suffering. Who wants to hear about suffering? Well, here's the good news. If you are in a funk,